Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ruiz Mercado. Today, I'm talking about a foreign language acquisition and learning course. First, we can see the content this course. This consists in three phases, and phase 2 is participant observation practice that I can find 8 hours in participant observation practice and 2 hours in material development and 3 hours in ISAPEC. And phase 3 is participant observation practice. This consists in 8 hours participant observation practice, 2 hours in material development, and the phase 4 practical component participant observation practice. This consists in 3 hours for ISAPEC, 3 hours for a portfolio, and 3 hours for simulator of scenery. In course description, there are 2 units. Unit 1 is foreign language acquisition from the theory to the practice. This consists in fundamental of foreign language acquisition and learning, internal of external factors in the learning process, age, critical period, motivation, attitude, psychosocial, economic, culture aspects, among others. And finally, identify learning styles through class observation. The unit 2 is about learning. Let's continue. In this course, there are 5 learning outcomes. The first is review the characteristics of the course and the particularities of the pedagogical and educational practice process. And 2 is examine the factors that influence the process in foreign language acquisition and learning, methodological and in detail with the pedagogical practice scenarios. And learning outcome 3 is about compare the main theories on foreign language acquisition within the context of the pedagogical practice scenario. And learning outcome 4 is evaluate teaching strategies used within the classroom based on the students' learning characteristics. In this item of this course is guidelines for pedagogical and educational practice or regulation agreement for teaching and educational practice. The first item is regulatory reference. Okay, in this item it's based in Resolution 078. And other item is principle of action. This consists in 5 principles. One principles is integrality of teaching pedagogical practice, and 2 is dialogy between educational actors, and 3 is a promotion of protected environment for boys, girls, and teenagers. 4 is respect for difference, and 5 is excellence in service. Okay, in this course, there is other item is that is degree programs ACATU, and this consists in programs in transition. There are a degree in child pedagogy and in ethnic education and mathematics, and other item is programs with renewed registration. This consists in degree philosophy, in education, mathematics, or in French, and in French language with emphasis on English. This topic, there are 4 items. In one, the first item is practical component. What means is it consists in curriculum construction for the development of autonomous, meaningful, and collaborative learning with the purpose of acquiring generous and strengthen disciplinary and professional competencies in the student. Other item is pedagogical and educational practice. That is considered to your practice pedagogy in a specific social reality. Other item is a specific regulation of teaching, practice, and educational PPE, that it consists in the regulator and define the conditions and activities necessary for the exercise of practical component in the different scenarios established for its development. The last item is nature and course offering of the practical component. There are 2 courses. One is methodological course and a practical course. Let's continue with other item is teaching and educational practice road. This present is a curricular proposal organized according to its teacher training program. Another item is pre-practice seminar. What means? Seeks reflection and understanding of the process of pedagogical practice and educational by the teacher in training. An SAPEC is consists of a number, determinator, synchronous, accompaniment to routes to student practitioners, interactions of the teachers of practice accompaniment. And simulator allows innovation exercise that recognize the space of experience as a point of starting point for reflection on what to do as a teacher and the various situations that present the educational context. In these items of this course is course agenda. This consists in 3 units. Unit 1 is French language acquisition and the theory of the practice that consists in 2 phases. Phase 1 is reconnection activity that is start in February 6th and finally February 19th. Phase 2, participant observation practice, start February 20 and finally March 25. And Unit 2 is learning trends in French language. This has Phase 3, participant observation practice, that is start 26 in March, and finally 22 April. Phase 4 is practical component participant observation practice, that start 23 April and finally in May 14. And the phase 5, final activity, consists in set up a proposal related to the new assessment approaches in the classroom environment. This starts in 15 in May and finally in May 28. That's all, and thank you for hearing me, and goodbye. Okay, in reflection about this course is some of the key purpose of learning a French language is communication, because one of the primary purpose of learning a French language is to be able to communicate with people from other countries and cultures, and this can help you to connect with people, building relationships, and broaden your understanding of the world. Other key is clearer opportunities. This consists in knowing a French language can be a valuable asset in today's global economy and can increase your chance of being hired or promoted in many fields such as international business, diplomacy, tourism, and translation. And in the other is culture understanding. This consists in language and culture intertwined, and learning a French language can help you to better understand and appreciate the customs, traditions, and history of other countries and cultures. Other case is cognitive benefits. This consists in learning a new language can improve your memory, concentration, and critical thinking skills, and may even delay the ones of age-related cognitive decline. And the personal enrichment is about learning a French language can be a rewarding and enjoyable experience in itself. Can provide opportunities for travel, culture exchange, and personal growth.